Hi Aquarius, Sun, Moon or Rising. This is your October forecast. If you would like a private reading with me, hypnosis to facilitate permanent change or one-on-one psychiatrist appointment, do use the link below. So look Aquarius, you are looking at the ninth house all of this month. So this is about expansion, this is higher learning, this is about religion, this is about faith. This is about culture, this is about philanthropy, this is about cultural shifts and changes. Watch the international commerce and see the big shift there this month, close to the 23rd to the 27th. Watch that space. This is about direction, feeling directionless and starting to move forward. Now, we have several planets in retrograde. Now, retrograde happens so that we have the opportunity to go over something that we need to look at. So whether we missed out on an opportunity, now we get it. Where we had a hard lesson and we didn't learn, now we get a chance. We get to resolve that. Things that we forgot about that are drawn to our attention now so that we can fix that. This is also about bringing us all to a stop, to a place where we can just sit for a minute and gain our bearings and not have that vertigo or dizziness feeling, and being able to sit and go, okay, so what do I want? Which direction do I want to go? And then putting one foot in front of the other. This is a time where you're making and looking at those big plans. So the big plans that you made before, big plans that you're changing, shifting, tangent, or making right now. So there's small steps to get to those large steps. So maybe you're doing some small education or large education, upskilling to be able to get there. Maybe you're making small investments so that the big investments grow for your retirement. That is the examples that I'm giving. So anywhere in that. This is also about the psychological as well. So like I said, through this time, this weather, and there is an eclipse as well, it's about overwhelming emotions and the weather that's going on. Like Hurricane Ian went down, picked up the water and dumped it somewhere else, and the weather, and we all knew it was coming, and then it's there, it's scary, and then it travels over in the eye of the storm, and what's next? That's you in life right now. So you and everybody else are going to have not one, but a few areas of your life where it's quite overwhelming. At one moment you don't know where it's coming from. Next moment you can't stand the noise. Next moment you're stuck and you're abandoned and isolated. All those different things. So we're just going to use that theory when we're doing this reading today. So in our finances. So in study, career, finances, we have the Four of Wands. So we have something to celebrate. There's some money there, money returned as well. If we're looking to buy a house, then the money is there. That's a yes. This is about the promise of more. So you might find that you are working from home or starting passive income from home. Whatever you're doing from home is going to reap those rewards. And what you put out this month with your publishing artwork, an article, a story, music, whatever it is that you're putting out there yourself or for work, you're going to get good response from. So this is a good card, something to celebrate, but also it builds on into the future. In our home, in our property, and our property, our residence, and our family, we do have the Emperor card. So this is a major moment going on. And again, here's the four cards. We're going to go back to our psychology again. So everyone has based every action that they do from how they were brought up, good or bad. And we learnt these actions in time of flight, fright, or flee. And these adaptations that we've made to life have stuck with us forever. And rightly or wrongly, this is how we interact with everybody else this month and through to the end of the year. We're going to have to analyse that. We're going to have to reorganise our thoughts, our feelings, and the way we communicate. And through each of these challenges, you're going to get that resolution that you want. So the Emperor in the family home is looking at the psychology that is around the family unit. And where is there some aggression? Where does there need to be some discipline? Where does the rules need to be laid out? And this is how we all need to follow. Is there someone that is demanding the attention, demanding the role, demanding to be heard above everybody else? This could be the landlord, this could be the bank for some of you. But this is a major arcana card, so it's about that family unit and that how we come together and how we make sure that there is not one rambling down and ruling over other. So we're looking at each person's part within the family or within the residence. Are we all doing our part? Are we all using the same resources or helping each other with those resources? What part do you play in this residence property or within your family unit where we need to look at that? We need to look at the discipline, we need to look at the rules, we need to look at the people that are in play around this and, where that is off. Now, you might find that you've got a male in your house that has been acting off and has been for a while. You might see at the beginning of the month a real spiral, and then things will look a lot better as the month continues. Now, when we are looking at our health, we do have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is saying that we're going to put some money into our health and get those great results. So if this is talking about a new trend to do with our eating, our exercise, our psychology, good time to book in with me for one-on-one therapy or hypnosis to get rid of any addictions or self-destructive habits that you've had for a lifetime. This is the month to do that. Great results. If not, putting money in to someone for your health, and you will find that that money was well spent. The 10th house is knees, bones, skin, and teeth. So you'll be putting money into that this month. Now, for some of you, it's a two-prong. So I'll have to go in, and then I'll have to come back, and then I'll have to visit again. You might find that this is a referral. So for some of you, I see that there is someone older and wiser that we have been seeing, or that person is the one that recommends us to this course of treatment. If it's someone that you have been seeing that's retired, they recommend someone that is going to be good. So either way, you end up with someone that's good. When it comes to our love relationships, we do have the Seven of Wands. Be careful not to back yourself right out of a relationship. That's the problem here. There is some defensive, challenging and willful behavior within this coupling. Whether you're just dating or an established couple, or even if you're single and you're going out, this is a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And this is someone who's backing back, he's defensive or she's defensive, and they're just, so just back off. Just back off if they've got this position towards you. Move back. Just move out of the way. This is a 7 card, so it's about that commitment, it's about that other in our life, and it's about that balance. So there needs to be a conversation had here where we are able to speak in an honest way, without fear of repercussion, and being able to have that and commit to that. Now, it can also be seen as a couple that are having defensive action towards them as well. So just be very careful. Anybody else that tries to come in between your relationship, start some angst, start some problems, start to get in the way, back off. Just ignore it, back it right off. Stay together as a couple, back it off. And in any sense, if someone starts it up with you this month in the form of a love relationship, in any way that is, whether you're newly dating, are a couple, or married, if someone starts that this month, back up and just say no. Sit down and discuss it, and this is how we're moving forward. Okay, we have our Adoring Virtue messages from the angels. So there's a yes, so if we're trying to buy a house. Yes, if there's the specialist, or there's a landlord, or this is the course of action within the family unit, that's a yes to that. It's a yes to your health as well. And if this is a karmic person that you're meeting, singletons, maybe you're learning this lesson. Maybe your dating life has not been so great because you don't know how to set boundaries, and this month you will. For a small select few of you, you may be contacted by someone who wasn't good at communicating, quite insecure, so would project their own feelings of inadequacy onto you and saying, well, this is how you think and this is how you feel. No, that's how you think that I feel. So you might hear from them, and this might be the month where you may have an argument. You may, get together and not have an argument, but there's something this month that stirs it up, gets you sitting down and talking about it, and that is how you get that resolution. You also have Carissa saying that you're at an end of the cycle now, so moving forward is going to be a lot more peaceful. And the same with Shanti. Shanti's saying fresh new energy, fresh new growth for the family. So be kind to you and those you love. And from Jedi, I say, Jack, may the force be with you.